Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. The Yankees steal a W in the Bronx tonight and why this could be the spark they need to turn this season around. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. The Yankees win 5-4 in dramatic fashion in the ninth inning, just when you were sitting on your couch, just like me, thinking the Yankees did not have a chance of winning this game. But guess what? Tonight's game is special. Tonight's game is special because the way it went down. You ever heard the term in baseball, all we need is a bloop and a blast? Well, we got the bloop and we got a double, which is kind of a blast. But this is the kind of things that turn the season around. Remember the Luis Castillo crab in the Subway Series where he dropped the pop fly to Alex Rodriguez in the ninth inning, and the New York Yankees wound up winning that game, and they wound up turning their season around? Those New York Yankees at the time in that Subway Series against Castillo, Alex Rodriguez was in one of the biggest slumps of his career, and that dropped pop fly sent him to the next shadow realm. So now this is why this victory is so good. And you know me, I do not get excited about victories and excited about stuff. But this is what I'm talking about. When you're a baseball guy and you watch it all the time and you live and breathe the Yankees, these are the kind of things that you pick up on. This little bloop and the people that it happened tonight. What has been one of the biggest bugaboos for the New York Yankees so far this season? It's been the bottom half of the lineup. Austin Wells, Jazz Chisholm, and Caballero. They all contributed to the win tonight. When all was lost, when the game was over, Jazz, Caballero, and Wells all stepped up to the plate, contributed tonight, and even got the Gatorade on their head. This is the funk that you can break because unless something happens, like a manager getting fired, and we know that's not happening because Brian Cashman loves his baboon, Aaron Bubbles Baboon. Whoa! You know he loves him, so he's not going anywhere. The lineup that they ran out tonight, this is exactly the lineup that they need to run, period, stop, for the near future and get these guys into a rhythm. And you know what? When you're getting your brains kicked in all the time and you're on a losing streak and you lose 3 out of 10. This is a good relief, and this is a break in the monotony of losing all the time. Another reason you can build on this victory tonight is because of the bullpen. Luis Gil, we'll get to him. His start, not a big fan. But this bullpen tonight with none other than Tim, King of the Hill from AutoZone. Hey, Tim, your wife's on the phone. Well, tell her I just opened up a 6-pack of Rolling Rocks and got me a special edition pack of Newports. And we got 2-for-1 oil filters. Buy one, I'll kick your ass for free. Woo! The ground ball inducing genius, the AutoZone Employee of the Month every single month from AutoZone, needs to be our 7th inning guy from here on. I've been saying this for over a year. You know I'm on the Tim Hill Express. I'm the goddamn guy that drives the train to the Tim Hill Express. And now I see all the Johnny-come-latelys starting to fall in love with my Tim Hill. Not gonna lie, got a little jelly because he's our New York Nuts. Tim Hill is our guy. The New York Nuts here on New York Minute, he's our guy. We claimed him first before he was cool. The ground ball inducing bullpen genius came through again tonight in the 7th inning. Then we got my boy Cruz, and he was cruising. Love this guy's mentality. Love the bulldog stuff that he gives. He brings enthusiasm every time he gets on the mound. He's not acting like he's taking a nap in between at-bats, which a lot of the Yankees are guilty of. So tonight is your bullpen moving forward. You got Tim, King of the Hill, number 1, right? Number 1 in the 7th inning. Then you got Cruz in the 8th, and tonight, Bender looked lights out, folks. I don't know if the Yankees got him in the pitching lab. I don't know if something clicked with him. He didn't put anybody on. He mowed him down, 3 up, 3 down in the ninth inning, and that set up the New York Yankees because at any time, the New York Yankees could have thrown the towel in and they could have gave up on tonight's game because you got to remember, they were up, then they lost the lead. Mike Trout, by the way, he's got to get tested immediately after this series. I know the guy is one of the best ever to do it, and he's a Hall of Famer. But I can't even do what Mike Trout is doing right now on MLB The Show when I play on rookie difficulty. So he completely owns the New York Yankees right now, but the Yankees were able to get over that adversity and the guys that won the game tonight, and that's the way you do it. The fluke stuff that happens in baseball, those are the things that change the season and can turn them around. Now, Luis Gil. I mean, dude, I don't know what the New York Yankees did to this guy. I don't know if it's Luis Gil, but he has been regressing ever since he won the Rookie of the Year. When he came into spring training after the Rookie of the Year, he came in overweight, out of shape. And now Luis Gil has never been able to capture that Rookie of the Year form. And watching him pitch is one of the most frustrating things. And I think it falls on him and it falls on the organization because Luis Gil tonight did not give the New York Yankees what they needed. And that's another reason that this victory is so big. After Luis Gil got out of this game, giving up 4 earned runs, okay, after 83 pitches, he's got an ERA of 7 since he came back. I was like, we are done. Because the way Mike Trout's hitting and the way that things have been going, the New York Yankees were expected to lose this game, and I was one of them after Mike Trout hit that home run. But the New York Yankees and this bullpen you're looking at right now needs to be that going forward. And Duvall, with the 7 ERA, needs to be the 6th inning guy. Jonathan Loizaga time, as I like to call it. Mark Leiter Jr. time until he gets his stuff right. But Luis Gil worries me a lot. And another thing that worries me is the picture that I saw on social media today is of Carlos Rodón. Looks like he's 15 to 20 pounds overweight. Now, listen, it was glaring, and the comment section was on fire, and that worries me. You know, just because you got an elbow problem, scrambled eggs for brains, doesn't mean that you can't be on an exercise bike. And this guy keeps getting pushed back. Remember when we heard in spring training about Carlos Rodón, how he was probably going to be back at around April 5th, and then that got pushed back because of a hammy, and then he got an MRI, and the hamstring wasn't that bad. I smell a rat. I don't know what's going on with this guy. And another thing, and I know it's really small, but I'll bring up this point. I remember seeing Harvey on the New York Mets, and now hindsight's 2020. You look back, and he has some substance abuse problems, and he was a big drinker. And I saw him in an interview, and I was actually bartending at the time, working, and I look up at the TV, and I go, "That guy is a booze hound." And everyone behind the bar is like, "How do you know that?" I go, "Because he's been in Florida rehabbing for 3 months, and he doesn't have a tan. Either he's hanging out in the movie theater all the time, or in other dark places where he gets served beers." So listen, not saying Carlos Rodon's doing anything nefarious or doing anything wrong, but when you're a guy coming back from an injury and you look at this picture. So that was a little alarming. Luis Gil's performance was alarming tonight, but the New York Yankees put together a good win tonight. This is one that you can build on, and I can't wait to see the lineup tomorrow night. How are they going to try to get cute tomorrow and mess around with this thing? The New York Yankees should see the same exact lineup tonight. And look at Ben Rice. He goes 0 for 4 tonight because you keep messing with this dude. This is one of my points with Trent Grisham, with Paul Goldschmidt. It's like, are we building for the future, or are we playing guys that are not going to be here next year? Trent Grisham's on a 1-year deal. Paul Goldschmidt's on a 1-year deal. Gittrick is on a 1-year deal. And it seems like the Yankees organization, just to justify the money that they're allocating towards these guys, play these dudes. And they shouldn't. Gittrick, Paul Goldschmidt, and Trent Grisham are clogging up the youth movement on the New York Yankees. And now, if Trent Grisham, who did hit tonight, by the way, and every time he gets a hit now, it's like I'm not going to ring a bell for him. He should be doing this. But when he finishes with 24 home runs, I'm going to give Michael Kay a call up. But the New York Yankees need to figure out if they want to develop their talent tonight. And thank God the New York Yankees farm system developed Peraza, because I don't know if he's a Manchurian, Kate. Did we hide him in the franchise of the Angels to do this? Hey, listen, we know the farm system development didn't work out, but we're going to put you in the Angels, and you have to throw one game for us, Peraza, after all the money that we spent on you. So the New York Yankees, they win. They're 10-8 right now. They're 5-4 at home. Not a good record. But what I'm telling you is the feeling that I get after watching this game, this is a good vibes win. When I bet you that when that dugout thought that this was over, and now they go home with a smile on their face after a much-needed win. The bottom half of the lineup's doing it. Good victory. I know the Yankees have a shitload of problems, but tonight, enjoy this one. The best part is, and you can rest easy with a smile on your face tomorrow, because Max Fried, the stopper, is going. Next to Andy Pettitte, he's got one of the best win percentages after a loss. Last year, in his first year as a Yankee, he broke the record, and this year he will continue to do that. And I think big things from Max Fried this season and tomorrow, because if the New York Yankees win tomorrow, what seemed like doom and gloom with the first two losses in this 4-game set, if it goes 2-2, the Yankees can have a smile on their face after this one, that they actually salvaged the series. And you can check it out right here on the New York Minute postgame show. And remember, it's New York sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. Bye. Bye.